Hey guys, it's Spaces Sins, and we are back with more My Next Life as a Villainess, continuing Gordo's route, and my tablet decided it needed to do updates, so hopefully we don't have any choices for a few minutes while it updates itself. Otherwise, we'll just have to bring up the guide on my computer and I'll have to disrupt the bird. He's just sitting on my shoulder right now. Hey, don't want my headset? Just not nice, you mean? I'll throw you over the railing. I pick you up and I throw you. I'll throw you. Get your beak. Jerk. Anyway. Normally he likes to sit and snuggle. You know, he jams himself in my esophagus. Right now he's just sitting on my shoulder being fidgety. Why? Are you talking? Talking. Say hi. No. Hi does not mean bite the headset and annoy people. Did talk? I only talk when I talk. Talk when I talk. Anyway. Alright. So, we were with Jordo. After we entered the academy, Maria joined us and it became even more lively. I cherish the days I spent with Katerina and our dear childhood friends. They hold a special place in my heart. So, when I look up, there they are, my childhood friends. They're my dear old friends. I can't let go of those carefree, joyous days I spent with them and Katerina so easily. Nicole was right after all. Even if we are all vying for Katerina's heart, they're all precious to me. I can never just pretend to be their friends. But it's we're all vying for her heart. And she's just so fucking clueless. But everybody else knows, they're like, we're all in love with her, right? Yeah, okay, collectively. And we all know that, like, we'll do, like, whoever. Everyone else will back off. And we're like, until the moment she tells you she loves you, I'll never back down! Like, God, this is great. And I felt desperate to prevent Silva from getting closer to Katerina. I made a mistake and misspoke. Well, yeah, because you've got, like, fucking... How many fucking rivals? 6 fucking rivals? Already? You don't need a 7th. Technically, you're gonna end up with an 8th, because of Razi, too. He's like, God damn it! He's like, they keep multiplying! I hurt her feelings. Perhaps you're right, Nicole. It's always so noisy when I'm around Katerina, but it's never boring. Well, maybe you were pretending to be friends at the start, but I know you hate boredom. I can tell you aren't bored right now. You can tell, Alan? What? How long do you think we've been together? He's like, we spent 9 months in a womb, and then every year since. No, I just never thought you could read me so well. This is the first time I've ever felt like I shouldn't expect less from my brother. Hey. Hold on. Oh, okay, guide. Put my pin in the guide. Anyway, now that you realize your feelings, don't you have something to do? I feel uncomfortable with Nicole staring at me. Of course, there's only one thing I need to do right now. Yes, you're right. Must apologize to Katerina. But still unsure of how I shall beg for her forgiveness. This is the first time I've made Katerina cry, so I'm at a loss for what to do. Katerina... What if Katerina avoids me? What if she despises me for saying that I only pretended to be friends with them? Suddenly I feel scared. Fucking tablet. I never believed that I had such a cowardly part of my heart. This is the first time I've seen that look on your face, Jordo. Huh? He gets like this when Katerina's involved. You know, you'd be a little more likable if you were always like this. Anyways, let's go find Sister. Leaving aside Miss Maria, I'm honestly worried about her because she's with Lady Mary and Lady Sophia. Like, my guide is just a black fucking... Okay, there it goes. It was like, my tablet is like just a black screen. Like, I unlocked it and it wouldn't fucking open. I'm like, what the hell? God damn it, Microsoft. Stop fucking up everything. Right. It works, guys. I have no idea how Katerina will react, But no matter what she says, she's still my beloved one.
Hey, don't you bite the headset! You'd be a jerk bird! I'll pick you up and throw you!
He'll be fine. You just pick him up, chuck him over there. Really, he has wings. He can fly. He has wings. He can fly. I'll never be afraid and run away. I want to tell her how I really feel. You tried, and... hold on. Store. There we go. I remind myself of what I want to do and then leave the room with my friends. Yay! Everyone is happy and now in love again. Good. Our harem is complete.
All right, the men are not allowed to enter this room.
No, they'll bust down that motherfucking door. Hey, aren't I in the same situation as I was earlier? But since it's Mary, Sophia, and Maria who brought me here, I'm not anxious like before. Until Mary tries to kiss you, because that girl can barely keep it in her pants. I breathe a sigh of relief.
So, Lady Katerina, do you mind telling us why you were crying? Did Prince Jordo say something deplorable to offend you?
Offend me? I recall the words he said to me. It wasn't offensive. It was heartbreaking. Reliving that moment pains me. Prince Jordo... Yes? Prince Jordo says he can no longer keep pretending to be friends with you all.
Oh my! That's...
Pretending to be friends. Remembering those words makes me break down in tears again. Since regaining my memories, the friends I've made these past 8 years are precious to me. I want to cherish the days I spent with them and all the relationships we created. Jordo's words bring me grief.
So, were you crying because of something he said, Lady Katerina?
What? Are you stupid? That is the dumbest question. He said he doesn't want to pretend to be friends with you anymore. So are you crying because of something he said? What part of what I just said did you not get was what he just said? Maria! How? What the? Girl. The fuck?
What an idiot!
What were they thinking when they wrote that? Like, are you trying to make Maria look really stupid? Maria places her hand on mine and looks at me with her gentle and compassionate eyes. I feel like it was just like a wording issue, maybe. I can feel Maria's tender warmth and begin to calm down. I nod my head honestly to her question. Yes, I wasn't expecting to hear that. I want to spend my days like this with my best friends, so...
Lady Katerina, how did you get to that topic?
Why did we talk about that again? It was after Jordo grabbed my arm when we were having breakfast, and... She's really derpy, she forgot. She blocked it out. Now I remember. He confessed his feelings for me. He kissed me.
What? What's with that look? What did Prince Jordo do to you?
I can't get the words out of my mouth. However, I feel like I'm left with very little choice right now. Mary stares at me intently, waiting for my response. Meanwhile, Sophia and Maria both look worried sick. This predicament I'm in, this isn't something I can handle on my own. I swallow my pride and decide to ask my friends for help. I've never been in a relationship before, not in this life or my past life. If I'm being honest, this problem's too big for me to handle on my own. I'm already feeling a little overwhelmed. Did we not just say this isn't this isn't something I can handle on my own. This problem's too big for me to handle on my own. Like, okay. Simmer down, game. You don't have to tell us the same thing 14 different times in 12 different ways.
And, Lady Katerina, what did he do to you?
Truth is, Prince Jordo confessed his feelings for me, and he says we should marry when we return back home. They're all like, damn it! Huh? Why did you two freeze up when I said that?
Just when I thought Lady Katerina had no idea he loved her! I'll never forgive him for stealing a march on me! Anyways, Lady Katerina, did he only confess his feelings to you? Or Or did he do something more after that? She's like, it's all fun and games, and it's okay if he confessed his feelings, but if he laid a hand on her, then we might be fucked here.
So he did, didn't he? What did he do?
Lady Mary, please calm down. Lady Katerina, do you mind telling us what happened after that?
Maria looked at me with soft, tender eyes. I feel like she's the only one who might not actually be, like, romantically in love with me, because, like, Mary totally is, and Sophia is just, I don't know, but I feel like she is definitely, like, maybe jealous that somebody else is gonna, like, take me away. Like, but, like, Mary is, like, ready to just throw Elle into the wind and run off with you and go live in, like, a little cottage in the woods and just be lesbian lovers or some shit, you know? The other two are more like, we can have a friend. I feel like they're girlmances. Like, I don't know if they want to romantically be with you or just like, we don't know boys allowed. Like, fuck that shit. We're going to Golden Girls this shit. You know what I mean? And Mary's like, okay, sure. But like, we can like be romantic still, right? No. Mary. Golden Girls. That's it. You know what I mean? But like, we have a Sophia. But you know what I mean? Like, I think the other two don't seem as, like, well, Maria definitely isn't as, like, desperate as Mary is. Sophia, I could feel like is just like, you're my first friend and the only person that was really nice to me, and now I have a bunch of other friends, but I still don't want some dude taking you away from me type of a thing. But Mary absolutely is trying to get all up in my skirts. There's no question in my mind on that. Maria Campbell, the protagonist of Fortune Lover. Originally, she was supposed to be the one to kiss Jordo, but, Maria, I'll ask you this just in case, but is there someone you're interested in?
Someone I'm interested in? That would be you, Lady Katerina.
Oh, okay, so, I don't know if you mean that 100% literally, or... No, that's not what I meant.
The only person I adore and would love to stay with forever is you, Lady Katerina.
Okay, maybe I'll... Okay. Just take back what I said. Everybody is trying to get all up in my skirts. Okay, Jesus.
So please, you don't have to worry about me, Lady Katerina. Did something happen between you and Prince Jordo?
Maria asked me calmly to relax me. The tenderness of her eyes encouraged me to speak the truth. Well, actually, kissed me.
Kissed you?
No, calm down, Mary. We need to get the facts first. I kind of do love Mary because she's fucking crazy. Lady Katerina, that was of course on the cheek or forehead, right? Or was it? It was on the lips. Ah! That cunning prince! How dare he steal Lady Katerina's lips! This is unforgivable! Everybody else is like, oh my god. But, like, she is just batshit insane, and I kind of fucking love it. It's fun.
Lady Mary, please calm down.
Maria rushes over to calm down Mary before she can make a mad dash out the door to attack Jordo. I mean, seriously. She's worse than Keith, for fuck's sake. Keith is like, sister. Like, but, like, at least he's our brother and, like, also in love with us and trying to prevent the boys from touching us. But, like, Mary is, like, feral. Like, Jesus. Maria fixates her eyes. Something's supposed to be on me and my flushed complexion.
Lady Katerina, does Prince Jordo make you feel unpleasant when he does such a thing to you?
Huh? Unpleasant? I touched my lips to recall what happened. His face was close to mine and our lips touched. Maybe because it was my first kiss, I didn't know how to react. I can't describe this feeling. I'm neither happy or sad. All I can feel right now is embarrassment. But also, it wasn't unpleasant. Wait, what? Just thinking about it makes me want to pass out. If I didn't find the kiss unpleasant, then does that mean... Am I a tramp? Lady Katerina, what in the world are you saying? I didn't find it unpleasant. I'm thinking that maybe I'm being...
You didn't find it unpleasant?
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? I don't even know if I love him or not, but I didn't hate it. Oh no, maybe I'm a compulsive kisser! Father, I'm sorry I grew up to be such a disappointing child. Perhaps I'm reading too many romance novels. As I'm thinking about it, Maria shakes her head.
No, you're wrong, Lady Katerina. I think it's because you like Prince Jordo more than you think you do.
Huh? I like Jordo. More than I think I do? Me? I don't get what she's saying. Of course I like him. He's my childhood friend. We're friends. There's nothing romantic about that, right? I've been too focused on the doom flags that I didn't have time to really think about him in that way. Maybe I should give it some thought. Jordo's been with me since childhood. He's the first friend I made when I gained my memories of my previous life. I'm at ease when I'm around Jordo. He doesn't make me nervous or uncomfortable. Oh gosh, what if this causes me to be doomed? Wait, why am I worrying about doom flags right now? Come to think of it, Jordo's always been there for me. Miss Maria, don't say such a thing or else Lady Katerina will...
It was apparent from her expression earlier that more than anything, I want Lady Katerina to be happy.
At least Maria's on her side. She's like, I want to be with you forever, but like if you're in love with a boy, then as long as he's a good one, it's okay. And Mary's like, how dare you!
Lady Mary, you saw it too, right? Lady Katerina's expression. I'm upset Lady Katerina will have to choose her most beloved one, too. But I also wish for Lady Katerina's happiness.
Miss Maria!
I agree. You're right, Miss Maria. I want to cherish Lady Katerina's feelings, too.
I don't want to change Lady Katerina's feelings either. Lady Katerina's happiness is the most important thing for me. My friends look at me affectionately. Earlier, I was afraid that our normal happy days would be changed forever. It frightened me. But I was wrong. Change isn't bad. Just because some things will change doesn't mean everything will. Maria, Sophia, and Mary, precious friends. Seeing their encouraging faces relaxes me. I'm finally able to look back and think clearly about what happened between Jordo and me. When Jordo carried me like a bride, when he was excessively concerned for me, when he kissed me, the carry and the kiss were both absolutely embarrassing, but I don't think I hated it. No, I know I didn't hate it. But this isn't love, is it? Because if it is, I think not hating the kiss is pretty problematic. This is my first experience with love, and I'm not sure how love is supposed to feel. What does it mean to fall in love? Sure, I've played Atome games and read romance novels, but I still don't know what love is. The fact that I don't hate the kiss troubles me. As I'm thinking about it, Sophia reaches out and gently grabs my hand. Okay, she knows, because she's romance novel queen.
Rather, I'm sorry for using you as an example. Lady Katerina, how would you feel if you accidentally kissed my brother?
Huh? With Master Nickel? When I imagine that, I feel really sorry for him. If that happened, I'd bow down. Why would you do that? To show that I'm very sorry.
You'd apologize?
Yeah, because I'd feel so sorry for Master Nickel, and I'm sure many people would hate me for that, so... Huh. But the same goes for Jordo as well. Some of Jordo's admirers often make cynical remarks about me being his fiancé. I've forgotten about it until now. Thinking about it's humiliating. It makes me feel like I'm not good enough. So why do I only feel apologetic to Nickel, but feel shame when it's Jordo?
I understand, Lady Katerina. The way Prince Jordo makes you feel is different. He makes your heart flutter, doesn't he?
Makes my heart flutter? Like in a romance novel?
Exactly.
Oh, no way. That would never happen. But what if Sophia's right? If she really is, what should I do? If so, does that mean I have feelings for Jordo? I remember Jordo's mischievous smile. His cheerful one, too. Thinking about him makes me flustered. I have a cold. Obviously, I have butterflies. There's no way it's I have a cold. Come on. Yeah, okay. I have butterflies. Why am I getting flustered just by thinking about his smile? Oh no. Is this love? There's no way. I'm actually thinking about my own love life right now? I'm not sure how I feel anymore. This is making my head hurt. No, 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 no. I can't do this anymore. I can't. Oh. Damn, chapter 6 already. Land and escape. Alright, okay. Well, shit. Went a little bit faster than I thought. There's only, 7 chapters? We looked that up last time, right? After my conversation with Nickel and the others, oh, no, wait. Whoops, we're Jordo now. Sorry, I missed that. I was just thinking in my head. Anyway, sorry. After my conversation with Nickel and the others, I attempt to apologize to Katerina for hurting her feelings. However, I can't get to Katerina with the girls here. When I try to talk to her, the other 3 girls hide her from me. Moreover, Katerina shows no interest in speaking with me. She's clearly avoiding you. Well, that's that's no surprise, is it? No, it's not. And I wasn't expecting them to follow me. Presently, I'd love to banish everyone here to be alone with Katerina, but I resist the urge to do so. My primary concern right now is to not startle her, and the best thing I can do is keep on smiling and speak with her calmly. So, what exactly did you 3 tell her? I'm here to apologize, Katerina, so please, would you allow me to see her face? No, I can't! I hear Katerina's agonizing shouts from behind the girls. I almost let out a sigh. I've come this far. I'm not leaving without speaking to her, so I devise a plan. Does he have an inner monologue? I want every one of them, when we're them, to have an inner monologue with their little group of people where they've got, like, Jordo with the mustache and Jordo with the glasses and, like, you know what I mean? Like, we have our little, like, I want everyone. That could be fucking hilarious. When Jordo enters the room, I'm incapable of speaking to him, so I hide behind Mary, Sophia, and Maria. I don't even know how I feel about him yet. So I don't know what to say to him right now. And if I see his face again, I might recall the kiss. No, I can't! I shield my face with my hands, and I can hear Jordo speaking to me. He genuinely sounds troubled. Katerina, deeply sorry for what I've done. Must have hurt you gravely. I sincerely regret being so brash with you, and that includes touching you without your consent. Excuse me, Prince Jordo. That makes it seem as if Lady Katerina's been deflowered. Please refrain from saying such a thing. Mary, I'd appreciate it if you let me finish my explanation. You know I'm truly regretful of my actions. Katerina, may I see you for a second? I'm not prepared for that, but knowing Jordo, he isn't going to back down easily. As I'm contemplating what I should do, I hear a deep sigh. I see. Well, I guess it can't be helped. Huh? What? That was easier than I thought. No way! Do you really regret your actions? Jordo... That's not what I expected. I totally expected you to go to extremes, but... I heard Katerina, so... I feel guilty hearing the sincerity in his voice. I slowly peek from behind Mary's shoulders, and I see Jordo's solemn and dejected face. Oh no, I heard him! Prince Jordo, I didn't mean that I literally can't speak. I'm not upset at you, so please don't think that. I just don't know how to feel after what happened. Prince Jordo? I see. So when pushing becomes ineffective, it's best to try pulling back. You... So that's what you were trying to do.
Of course. I should have seen it all along. You're a cunning person after all, Prince Jordo. It was foolish of me to nearly forget that. Huh? Huh?
Prince Jordo, you should remain sorry. And sister, you should know better than to fall for such an obvious trick.
Huh? What do you mean?
You needn't concern yourselves with such trivial matters, Katerina, but don't misunderstand me. I truly am sorry from the bottom of my heart. Katerina, I was behaving imprudently earlier. What I said was misleading and insensitive, so I want to apologize for that.
Misleading? Talking about the marriage?
About pretending to be friends.
Oh, that one. Wait, what? He thinks telling me he was pretending to be friends was misleading? So wait, does that mean Jordo doesn't hate being with us? I feel so overjoyed that I try to jump out from behind the three girls, but the next thing he says makes me freeze in place.
However, everything I said about my feelings towards you is true, so please don't forget that.
His feelings? Oh yeah, I was just embarrassed about that up until a few seconds ago. I almost forgot that he had confessed his feelings for me. But what he said about pretending to be friends was just in the spur of the moment. If that's the case, I couldn't be any happier. As long as I can continue to spend time together with my dear childhood friends like always. Yeah, oh, girl. Huh. Wait a second. Didn't he say something about only enduring our situation? What does that even mean? More importantly, am I just supposed to ignore that he said we'd have a wedding ceremony when we return to Sorcier? I slowly look up and see Jordo staring at me. Oh my god, it's like she's so fucking like, girl, he just confessed to you and yet she's still fucking stupid. I'm gonna need her to fucking pick up the clue. He's dropped $1 billion. Okay? Like, he's literally like, no, I shouldn't have said I was only pretending to be friends. That wasn't true. So, but like, what about his feelings? Like, but I'm still in love with you. I don't get it. Girl! Oh. We're almost at that tipping point where I'm like, I'm gonna smack her for being stupid. Because, like, now is not the time to be confused. I mean, before, yes, I get all the way up until right now. Now it's like, oh, for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake? He is in love with you? But he didn't mean what he said about pretending to be friends. But she's like, so then he didn't mean anything? No. Listen, open your ears. Holy shit. We're on that border where, like, if she remains stupid, I'm gonna have to smack her. Because it's been funny up until this point, don't get me wrong. But now it's like, now we're pushing the line. Now we're pushing the line where you literally might need to go get evaluated. If you can't put the pieces together that he's laid out for you at this point. Like, good God. Oh my God. Anyway, I slowly look up and see Jordo staring at me. The passion in his eyes takes me back to the kiss and the confession. Okay, are we going to put the pieces together at least? I mean, I get being flustered and not knowing what to do, but, like, you have to comprehend the situation at least. And the person I love is you, Katerina. I'm in love with you. In a CG font? No. Just as I recall what he said, my heart begins to race again. This would be fine if you were a fictional character, but this is real. I have no idea how I should be behaving right now. I've never been in a romantic relationship with anyone, and I've never even talked about boys with my friends before. What should I do? Is this what Sophia means when she says my heart is fluttering? Oh no, I don't know what to do! Sister, are you okay? As I stand there motionless, Keith speaks to me in a worried voice. Grab onto Keith, hide behind Mary. I feel like hiding behind Mary might be better, just because grabbing onto Keith is like... I feel, well, both. You would think in Jordo's mind, Keith would be more competition than Mary. But Mary is fierce competition for everyone because she will literally lop dicks off. Okay, she will, like, take a motherfucker out to get to me. So I'm not really sure. Keith might be the safer option. I don't know. Both of these are, like, kind of, bad for Jordo in different ways. Hide behind Mary. Okay. Ah! He asked if I was okay, but I'm not okay. I'm not okay at all. I can't move, so I shake my head a few times and bury my face into Mary's back as I hold on to her. Lady Katerina! Lady Katerina, if it's alright, I want you to lean on me if you need somebody by your side.
Well, it seems like it'll take longer to earn her heart, but it seems like I've made her aware of my feelings, so I guess this is fine.
Well, it seems like you don't regret your actions at all. I already regret talking to Lady Katerina earlier.
Actually, I do regret my actions. However, what exactly did you talk about with Katerina?
I'm absolutely not telling you that.
So, you finished apologizing, right? And then we shouldn't stay here talking nonsense any longer. I agree, we still don't know what the pirates are gonna do next. This is no time to relax. You're right. Silva may return for Katerina any minute now, and there's no time to waste. So everybody, let's escape from here.
Huh? Escape?
We'll have to deal with him either way, so let's not be hasty.
Why do we have to deal with him again?
Sister, have you forgotten? Agreed to spend a full day with Silva earlier.
You're right, I did. After everything that happened earlier, I totally forgot about that. You're like, can you blame me? Stressed out, I was just kissed.
I knew you'd forgotten about that.
I mean, hello, again! Kiss! Bamboozlement! Feeling sad, thinking Jordo didn't like being friends with everyone. You know, I've been through a lot in the last, 5 minutes, okay?
You have a bad memory, as always. Definitely don't have time to lounge around like this. Yes, I will begin to take the necessary countermeasures. And Jordo, you should calm down a little. No, I'm quite calm if I do say so myself. He seems overly excited. Things won't end well if you act rashly. Silva mentioned being busy today and that he would return for Katerina when he's free, so we can confirm that he won't be here today. But he might return tomorrow. I do not want that filthy pirate to lay a finger on Katerina, even for the slightest second.
With that, Jordo walks briskly over to me and reaches out and grabs my hand. What? Oh no, I let my guard down! How dare I let him touch Lady Katerina! I try to shake him off and escape, but Jordo grabs me by the waist and pulls me in closer to him and gently whispers in my ear. You know, I'm okay with him being a little fort, like we're hiding, and he just grabs my hand, whips me into him, and grabs me and is like, hey. Like, I'm okay with that. Like, get a little forceful, sir. I'm okay. I'm into it.
And Katerina, no matter what happens, please stay away from that pirate. Just imagining you being with him for a day makes my blood boil. Even if he comes to pick you up, do not go with him.
But I made a promise. If I break that promise, won't I be in danger?
That won't be a problem. We will fight them off. So please make sure you're never alone. In the meantime, let's find a way out of here. Wait, Katerina!
Oh no, he's right there, and it's killing me!
Hey, her face is so red. Is she okay? Sister, are you alright?
No, I'm not okay at all. Seeing Jordo up close reminds me of our kiss. I feel like we're gonna pass out. Jordo's always been handsome, but seeing him like this is too much for me to handle right now. His confession makes it even harder to look at him. I can hardly think straight. I think I'm at my limit. I reached my boiling point. My face feels like it's on fire. Oh no. I don't know if I can take any more. I try to convey my condition to my friends, but I can't muster any words, and
Sister! Katerina!
Lady Katerina! The voices of my friends grow faint, distancing from me as I stumble into darkness. I love the fact that Jordo being close to her made her fucking pass out.
After Katerina faints, Since Katerina wasn't waking up, we asked the pirates to bring the Vinculum's doctor. I think this is the result of overworking. Simply put, it's a fever. Fever? So it's because Sister used her brain too much.
It's because Sister used her brain too much!
Oh dear God.
This is literally the game being like, see? That's why she can't pick up a clue, Spacey, because she's an idiot, and now it made her faint.
Oh my fucking God. Oh, the shade Keith is throwing on us right now.
This is all your fault, Prince Jordo! Will Lady Katerina be alright? What should we do?
With enough rest, she'll be just fine. I think the pirate attack was probably too much for her. Actually, something else was too much. Alan, did you say something? No, I didn't. In any case, it's best that she rests. Please keep her from overdoing herself. Now, if you'll excuse me. The doctor bows and exits the room, and a pirate follows him out. As I see them off, I look towards Silva, who's watching us from beside the door. Did you hear him, Silva? We want Katerina to rest, so can you wait for a few days?
Hey! Don't glare, I was listening. I'm pretty busy myself, so I can wait a few days. For the sake of the client, and for my sake too, your health is top priority. Anyways, I'm surprised your tomboy here has a fever. Did she eat something rotten?
Is that so? Katerina's a lot more sensitive than you think. She doesn't need attention from a pirate like you. You heard us, Silva. We want Katerina to rest, so we must ask you to leave.
Still holding a grudge, Your Highness? Well then, I'm out, so go get some rest. It's already dark, and I'm sure you're all tired after all the commotion. Oh, you haven't had dinner yet. I'll be bringing the meal to you, so stay here.
Bringing the meal to ya. Not you, ya. Wow.
So stay here.
Silva waves his hand and leaves the room. After the pirates leave, we let out a collective sigh of relief. I didn't expect Sister to be sick, but I guess it's good that she is right now. You're right, and Silva seems to understand. They never suspected her of faking her illness. Well, we all know she could never do that.
It's unfortunate that Lady Katerina has a fever, but thanks to that, we now have more time.
Everyone turns to me with accusatory eyes. Why are you all looking at me like that? Nothing really. But I was thinking that she'll never be able to rest well if the person who made her ill is in this room.
Yes, he's right. So please leave the rest to us women. Now, gentlemen, do you mind leaving this room?
No,
We'll take good care of Lady Katerina. We promise.
With that, Mary and Sophia kick us out of the room. Times like this, I believe I should be her brother. It should be her brother that should be taking care of her. I think the job is better suited for her fiancé. Excuse me, you're the reason she's sick. Can't believe Sister has a fever. We don't have a choice. Let's leave it to the ladies. Yeah. We all nod in agreement, but our eyes are still fixed on the door of the room Katerina's in. Everyone's worried about her. Nothing's changed. Everyone loves Katerina. Even though we're all friends, it frustrates me to think about it. Suddenly, I remember what I said to Katerina. Without a doubt, I upset her with my words. I rushed things and felt desperate to get her to understand my feelings. That made her sick.
That's gonna feel so bad for Jordo. He's like, I told her I loved her, and now she's ill and can't function. My love made her sick. It's not usually a literal thing, like, I'm sick. It's not literally, but goddamn! Poor Jordo.
Well, I do feel sorry. I'm also glad. Up until now, I've never seen Katerina blush when all I did was merely approach her. This is probably the first time she's ever recognized me as anything more than a friend. Katerina, if it were possible, I'd love to be the one taking care of you right now. However, if I tended to your bed right now, it would only make your fever worse. Understand? So I'll wait here. Hopefully she'll be fine by tomorrow. I mutter to myself and look toward the door. Wake up tomorrow. How will you react? I feel restless. I don't normally get like this, but since it's you, I'm desperate to have you all to myself. Won't let Silva have you. Yes, I have to think of a plan while we have time. What can I do to protect you, Katerina? Hey, I brought you guys dinner. The door opens and the pirates bring us dinner. It was just as Silva said, but we hadn't eaten since everything happened in the morning. They're taking great care of us as usual. And they're also well organized. Won't be escaping easily from them. It's as if we're up against another country's well-trained soldiers. As I watch the pirates bring us our dinner, I convolute a plan going forward. Ooh, we're in a dream now. In my dream, I'm my 8-year-old self again. Katerina, what would you like for your birthday present?
Birthday present? Oh, you don't have to worry about that. Your thoughtfulness is enough for me.
Even if you're fine, I am your fiance, Katerina. I'd love to give you a necklace or something. Would you please accept my gift?
I'm not sure about expensive things.
So, what do you want? I want to give you something that'll make you happy.
Let me see. Oh, then I'd like some watermelon seedlings.
Watermelon seedlings? Is that what you want?
Yes, I've recently been thinking I should grow fruit in my farm.
Jordo stands there quivering when I tell him so. Oh no, does he dislike watermelon? After a while, he looks up and smiles.
All right, I shall find the finest seedlings for you and present them to you on your birthday.
Then the seedlings grew into a big watermelon and... Oh yeah, I'm so happy about that. As I immerse myself in my dream, I wake up to the sunlight shining on my skin. Now I remember, Jordo used to try giving me so many presents during every birthday. Wow, nostalgic. I remember Jordo buying a necklace with an expensive-looking jewel in it for my 9th birthday. There was no way I could accept something so expensive. I completely rejected his present. Since that day, Jordo's given me seedlings or fertilizer for my farm for every birthday. Because he remembered once and he's done it every year since. Like, that's fucking adorable. Wait, huh? Why am I in bed? Suddenly, I realize that I've been sleeping in an unfamiliar bed. Confused, I turn over to find Sophia, Maria, and Mary sleeping face down in the same bed as me. What? Why are they sleeping here? They look like they fell asleep while taking care of me. Wait, where are we? Oh yeah, we're at the pirate's base. The dream about the past has really messed with my memory. Huh, I remember falling asleep yesterday. So what happened? I think it was that... Suddenly Maria, who was sleeping face down, opens her eyes and sits up in bed.
Lady Katerina, you're awake?
Oh, good morning, Maria. About that. Just as I start to ask about what happened yesterday, Maria holds my hand tightly.
Lady Katerina, thank goodness, you look so much better.
Better? I tilt my head, wondering why Maria would say that when Sophia and Mary wake up too and lean over towards me.
Lady Katerina, you're awake! Oh, I'm so happy! Your fever seems to be gone! Lady Katerina, thank goodness! You had a high fever and were twisting and turning, so I was so worried about you.
I had a fever? Katerina, are you awake? Katerina, they brought us some breakfast for you, but do you think you can eat? Food! Come to think of it, I don't remember having dinner last night, and my stomach is rumbling. I rush out of bed and head for breakfast. Phew, that was a great meal.
I finish my meal and bring my hands together to show gratitude for the delicious meal they made. But why did I have the kind of breakfast they make for sick people? Also, why was I the only one in the room eating? I overhear that everyone else is going to eat in the dining hall. Mary, Keith, and Alan are now having breakfast in the dining hall, while Jordo and some others have returned. Right now, Nicole, Sophia, and Maria and Jordo are in the room with me. Why was my breakfast the only meal they brought to the room? Lady Katerina, you collapsed yesterday, so we asked the pirates to let you have your meal here since you were sick. Collapsed? Wait, why did I collapse? I ask what Maria's talking about since I don't remember, and then my friends all freeze. Jordo looked proud of himself for a hot second there. Do you happen to... Don't you remember yesterday? Remember? Remember what? But she really is a fucking idiot. Kind of funny, but also at some point you're like, oh my god, do you just... look, we all forget things, but I think you really should get checked, girl. Katerina, you ran a fever yesterday. Do you remember that? Jordo looks directly at me, and his earnest eyes make me finally recall a memory from yesterday. I mean, I get it, she's probably blocking it out. But, with how, derpy and dumb she's been the whole time, you get to this and you're like, okay, now it's getting concerning. Oh no. I remember now! Jordo and I put my hands in my mouth, and Jordo gives a wry smile. It's almost as if he's relieved. Oh, thank goodness, not everything was forgotten. Oh no! I could have allowed Lady Katerina to forget all about yesterday's incident, but I failed! Sophia, I think that's impossible. With Jordo by her side, I think she'd have remembered eventually. Anyway, you ran a fever and collapsed yesterday because of me. I offer my deepest apologies, Katerina. It's alright. However, thanks to you, we have more time. We can now use your illness as an excuse to reject Silva's demands. We were able to buy more time by showing the pirates you were still too sick for breakfast in the dining hall. Okay, I see. I guess eating the hospital food for breakfast worked in our favor. But there's more to this. I glance away from Jordo, feeling like I'll catch another fever if I keep looking at his face. It's not a fever you were overheating because of how desperately you want him. I like it. He even confessed his feelings for me, didn't he? And he kissed me. Anyway, how are you feeling now, Katerina? Is the fever gone? Probably? I touch my forehead repeatedly, and it isn't hot. Looking at Jordo for too long makes my cheeks feel hot, but not so hot that I'll collapse. I try to shake it off when my other three friends who were eating in the dining hall finally return. I'm back, sister. The Prince Jordo hasn't done anything to you, has he? They seriously make him sound like a gropey pervert. You know what I mean? Oh, your face is still red. So your fever didn't get any better. Huh? Oh, I'm fine. By the way, how was your breakfast? I quickly changed the topic, and the three who just entered the room all quickly turned their heads in Jordo's direction. He just exists, and they're mad at him. They're like, the fuck did you do? He's like, I'm literally standing here. I spoke to her. That's it. I've been across the room. Prince Jordo! Did you do something to her again? What a terrible accusation, Mary. I've not done anything to her yet. Yet. I like the yet. It's true. Just a few seconds ago, Katerina was remembering what happened yesterday. What? Wait. You actually forgot about it until now? Well, yeah? I only felt like I had a good night's sleep and nothing else. I know that you're forgetful, sister, but this is way beyond my expectations. Yes, I agree. Well, anyway, it's great to hear you're no longer running a fever. And do you feel better now? Yeah, totally. I feel completely fine now. I even managed to clean my plate this morning, too. I don't think that was ever in doubt, though. If anything, even after that food I ate this morning, I'm still hungry. I wonder what the others had to eat this morning. But we need Silva to think I'm still sick, right? Guess I have to pretend to be sick for once. Just as I make up my mind to prepare myself mentally to eat the kind of lunch you'd give a sick person, Alan speaks out.
Oh, by the way, I overheard that Silva isn't in his mansion right now. Oh, is that so?
Yes, there was apparently an issue that he had to deal with on the vinculum. However, that's all I was able to gather from the guard's conversation.
I see. So this is the best time to take action. All right, let's go find a way to escape.
Wait, are we going now?
Yes, this is our last chance before you have to spend time with Silva. We still don't know when the pirates will hand us over to their client. We can't waste even a single second now. We must take action while we can. The earlier the better.
Yes, I agree with you. Yeah, he's right. The client might take Maria away tomorrow. I understand the reason that we should hurry and nod repeatedly. You want me to pet you, but you keep biting me, you big jerk. You're the little feathery jerk. Big fat feathery jerk face. Bet you will. There you go. You're just silly.
But where exactly are we escaping to? You did see that this is an island when we were on the ship, right? It seemed very large. You're correct. I think that asking for help will be impossible on this island, and I doubt that we'll find a ship for us to escape. We also cannot leave the other nobles here in this mansion, so I plan on sending out a distress signal. Going to use that?
Huh? I stand there blankly and unable to follow the conversation unfolding before me. However, Jordo turns to me to explain.
The Department of Magic's developed a device that's supposed to be installed on the vinculum as a communicator for emergencies.
Oh, so does that mean we can ask someone for help if we use that? Although in the common route it didn't work. Or they purposely made, it doesn't work because they were trying to kidnap Maria. Maybe it's something like a smartphone from back in my previous life. Jordo smiles wryly when he sees my excitement.
It might not be as useful as you think it is. The Department of Magic's always testing new things, but this device doesn't allow for conversation. If I remember correctly, the device sends out simple texts. And I think it was upgraded to provide a current location prior to our voyage. Yeah, so we can tell the people in Sorcier that we had an emergency and provide them with the ship's current location. We activate it somehow. Yeah, the only real option we have now is for all of us to leave the mansion, go to the ship, and use the device to call for help.
Oh, I see. I never knew we had such advanced technology. I mean, for magic, because otherwise, cell phones. Ring, ring, help. Not only is it surprising that such a device is on the vinculum, but also that Jordo and Nickel are familiar with the information. Considering their personalities, I wouldn't be surprised if they obtained the information before they got on the ship. What are you looking at? You do that and you make me think there's bugs. There's no bugs. Stop freaking out. Stop it. There's nothing.
Also, days have passed since the pirates attacked the vinculum. Since the ship's not returned as scheduled, they've likely organized a search party. I can read. I'm like, yeah. Oh, search party. However, I doubt that they'll come to the rescue if we sit here and do nothing. And the island's likely in the middle of the Blanc Sea.
The Blanc Sea? Wait, what was that again? It's a sea. Body of water. Good enough. Sounds vaguely familiar. When I try to remember what it is, Keith stealthily whispers the answer to me.
Don't you remember? I explained it when we got on the ship. The sea isn't part of our route, and...
The day we got on the ship, You're so cute.
Sorcier and Quit are separated by the Blanc Sea, but we're not heading to Quit on this voyage.
What? Really?
And this is a debut even for Sorcier. We won't be going to Quit, and instead we'll head back right before reaching the Blanc Sea.
Oh, so we're gonna make a U-turn.
Yes, the vinculum's formally considered a Sorcier craft, so it's a bit troublesome for it to cross borders. And the debut ceremony formalities are even more of a pain when it hasn't even been officially commissioned.
Stop! Don't put my headset. Nobody wants to hear you. If they want to hear you, they want to hear you peep, not chew on the headset and hear like in their ears. That's not nice. What? Does that mean we're actually in Quit?
And to be precise, only a part of the Blanc Sea is Quid's territory. We can't confirm our current location, but it's definitely a possibility.
Oh, okay. But how did you figure out this island's in the Blanc Sea?
And they said that the Blanc Sea is always foggy. Look, this place is foggy too, is it not?
Oh, I think I heard someone mention that.
The fog's too thick here for a search party to find us. Without any information, I doubt that they'll be able to find this island. However, there's no doubt that we're closer to Quid than Sorcier if we're in the Blanc Sea. The leaders of Quid are involved in this, so I think Sorcier will quickly ask Quid to cooperate if we send out a call for help. I get it. So I think we should begin searching for a way to escape. How about we begin by splitting up and gathering information on the layout and guards? Without knowing how many guards there are, we won't be able to escape to the vinculum. Yes, however, Katerina should stay here since she's only recovered. But I'm also worried about leaving her alone. I am too. We don't know when Silva will return, and we can never trust him. So someone needs to stay with...
I'll go with you. Look, I'm fully recovered. If anything, the guilt of knowing that everyone else is doing their best to find an escape while I sit back and relax would make me restless.
But really fine. You had a bad fever yesterday.
Yeah, the fever's gone and I'm completely fine now. And I don't want any of you to be sold to anyone.
All right. You look healthy enough, so I'll believe you, Katerina. But if you get sick, tell me as soon as possible, all right?
Lady Katerina, would you like to join me?
Lady Mary, you'll go with your fiancé, Alan. Nicole, team up with Sophia. Keith, you're with Maria. And Katerina will go with me, all right?
What?
No, sister, you can come with me.
No, I'll go with her.
Nonsense. It's my duty to protect my fiancé. Says the very person who befuddled sister. You're the one who befuddled her.
Keith, Jesus.
Katerina said she's fine with this. Now, Katerina, let's go.
Well, actually, I'd rather go with Keith or Mary than with you. Aww. Glad she didn't say that out loud. However, before I can say anything, Jordo takes my hand. And so, we begin searching the mansion for a way out. And we're technically a few minutes under, but we went really, really, really long last time, so I'll wrap it up here, because it's a good place. So, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.